And I'm joined by Ryan Donnelly, one of the educators at Tanglewood Nature Center, who is here with our newest friend, Chobani the Milksnake. Ryan, tell us a little bit about him.
Yes, yeah, so milk snakes, they're one of my favorite snakes. They get their name not because they drink milk, but because farmers used to find them in their barns, so they used to think that they were drinking milk from the cows. Turns out they just really love to eat rodents. But these milk snakes, they're completely harmless. They belong to the king snake family, and the one thing that helps them out, one of their main defenses, is actually their patterns and their colors. So, these snakes, while they are harmless, mimic a very venomous snake, the coral snake, that has a very similar kind of that red, black, and yellow banding. The easiest way to tell the difference, though, is to look at the bands. So, I know there's the famous rhyme, red on black, friend of Jack, red on yellow, kill a fellow. So what that means is if you look at the bands, as you can see here on Chobani, he has the black bands right next to the red bands. It means that he's a harmless milk snake. But it's important to note that that rhyme only works in the US. There are plenty of other snakes with plenty of other banding patterns that could be venomous, so only use that if you're here in the US.
Yeah, so this milk snake, are milk snakes native to the US?
Yes, yeah, so they're native to the US, they're even native to New York. But the milk snakes that we're gonna have here in New York, they're not gonna have this nice bright colored banding just because we don't have to worry about coral snakes in New York. So since there's no snakes to mimic, they don't really have to worry about that banding pattern. What the milk snakes in New York are gonna look like, they're gonna be kind of more of a brownish, grayish, even rusty color, but not have that really nice coloration like Chobani here.
Yeah, so where in the country is Chobani from?
So, snakes like this, milk snakes, you find them with this type of coloration, you can find them more kind of in the southeast or southwest of the US. That's really where you're going to find coral snakes. That's where their kind of pattern, or their habitats overlap.
Yeah, and Chobani looks really strong. Before the break, when Chobani was really moving, you said you were kind of treadmilling him to keep him kind of moving and feeling like he's kind of adventuring. And I could see his neck kind of just go right straight like a stick. How muscular are these guys?
Exactly, yeah. So they're pretty muscular comparatively. So what they use is their constrictors for smaller prey, like we're talking about, mice, rodents, that sort of thing. So they'll use that to kind of constrict around them, hold them in place while they can eat them. But like what we like to do for Chobani and other milk snakes, they're very active species of snakes, so we like to give them enrichment. Kind of think that he's moving around. In reality, he's just kind of hanging out right here in my hand. He's slowed down a little bit this morning.
Yeah, a little bit of a rest. And coming up this weekend, you guys won't be resting. You have Twilight at Tanglewood coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Exactly, yeah. It's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. We have a lot of wine tastings, some food trucks, as well as raffles, and a wine pull, liquor pull. A lot of events going on up there, as well as live music and glass blowing demos. So there's a lot to look forward to up there.
Yeah, and if people want to go, when and where is it?
Yes, it's going to be Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. at our building at Tanglewood Nature Center. You can get tickets at the event, or call or visit our website ahead of time to get your tickets.
All right, Ryan Donnelly, as always, thank you so much. Chobani, very nice to meet you. I hope you go home and not stay here. Well, Crystal, I'll send it back to you.